What is up YouTube, Nyks here with another video, and today we're just going to be looking at what we know about Bliss so far. That includes my experiences from the Japanese client and the website and all the updates that have happened, you know, all that jazz. So the first thing I want to get into is mounts, which as you guys know are very important to me. With regards to mounts, I released a video a while back and it was on flying mounts and how they've been introduced in the reboot project. I thought this was certain, and I was quite certain that flying mounts were in fact introduced into the game as something that's attainable for normal people, right? So 80% of the population in game would have some sort of flying mount, whether that be timed or just, you know, the ability to fly constantly. Turns out I was partially right. So I contacted that guy about the video. Give him a shout out, leave his YouTube channel in the link below. It turns out the ability for a mount to fly depends on its rarity as well as what skills they get. According to him, it was pretty damn hard to get a flying mount because you have to use other mounts and you got to sacrifice them to have a chance to upgrade your own mount. And once you get that to legendary, only then can you obtain a skill or have a chance at obtaining a skill which may or may not be the flying skill or the ability that you want. There are some mounts that when you do reach legendary, they will have the ability to fly, but from what I got from his message, those are pretty rare. Okay, so once you have the abilities that you got just from rolling legendary on your mount, there is a way to re-roll those skills, and right now in game, according to him, there are 7 different abilities that you can re-roll, and there is no chance when you're upgrading your mount, there is no chance of your mount downgrading. So you know, you've got that like protection in some sense, so it's not going to be like Arcade basically. As you upgrade your mounts, they can have varying amount of skills. So a green rarity mount will have 0 skills, a rare mount will have 1 skill, an epic will have 2 skills, a legendary will have 2 skills plus 1 legendary skill, and the legendary skills include flying, instant mounting, invisibility for 20 seconds, AoE fair, barriers, and there's a lot of different ones, and there's like you can increase the speed of your mounts and all that stuff. So there's quite a lot of them. I'll have them listed for you guys to just look at. Okay, so for what I got from him, to reroll the skills on your legendary mounts, you need this thing called Lumens. Now Lumen is like a donated currency. So on max level characters you can do 5 quests that will get you 63 Lumens. And if you have more characters, you can do those quests again and again and buy more tickets from the Lumens to exchange for skill rerolls. As of now, in the reboot project, it only costs 1 lumen to change your legendary skill. So, I mean, it's not really that hard, to be honest. From his experience, he said he had to spend 300 to 500 lumens to get something good. But, yeah, I mean, 300 to 500 lumens, like, you put that into perspective, that's not really that hard, right? You're getting 63 per day, it's daily, right? So you calculate that's not really hard to get. In like 2 or 3 weeks you will have what you want, essentially. Alright, so the other thing I want to talk about is the recent things that have been introduced into the game, which include the 2 new classes that have been added to the reboot project, that being the Ranger as well as the Mystic. Now, I haven't played around with the Mystic because I don't like healer classes anyway, but the Ranger is something that I was really hyped about. Like, I really wanted to play the Ranger. And the new changes that they've made to him, well, if you compare them to the old gameplay, it feels way faster than it previously did. Like, it's really fast. I'll have some gameplay up. You can see I was dueling a person here and it was pretty cool. Like, I was able to lock him down and it was pretty, like, I had a really high ping, probably 300 MS plus, but you know, I was able to lock him down and get off all my abilities as well as my power shots and everything. So it was good to know that they've changed the Ranger and made him hella fast paced, more than I expected. The other class that I've played around with is the assassin, and holy damn, the assassin feels the same way, but like, so if you take the pace of the ranger and if you just double it, that's the assassin. Like, your abilities are always off cooldown, you just do insane amounts of damage. I don't think I have any gameplay off assassin, but I'll put some up if I do. As of now, I just feel that assassin's really fast. You got the dual daggers, man, I really dig those. So yeah, for me, I'm probably going to end up playing either assassin or ranger, because they just match my playstyle that much. Alright, now, lastly, this is probably the most important thing, is the optimization. You know, that is really the only thing, in my opinion, that's holding the game back at this point. Cities and towns, you get pretty high stutters, and it's just really, it's not optimized at all, but it's still, they've got a long way to go. I had a talk with my friend. He's really into game development and all that back-end stuff. I was talking to him about it, and he said that it doesn't really take that long to optimize the game, as long as you have everything gameplay wise sorted, right? So mechanic wise, if you have everything sorted, optimization shouldn't take longer than 2 months. They have a long way, but I think they'll be able to get it out on time, most likely, if everything is as it goes, because I think that's really the only thing that's holding it back right now. Gameplay wise, they have everything sorted. The gameplay, it just feels so good. It feels fluid. It feels really fluid. It doesn't feel floaty. Everything just goes together really nicely, and you know, I would like it to stay that way for the most part, a game. So yeah, I've got all my eggs in one basket, and I just hope Bliss Online and NeoWiz get their shit together and have a good launch, because realistically that's what it's going to come down to at this point. Alright, so that's everything I wanted to cover with regards to Bliss Online at this stage. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. It was a bit of a rambling video. You know, I hope you guys got some good information out of that. So yeah, like if you liked the video, dislike if you didn't like it, comment either way, and subscribe for more Bliss Online videos. Peace.